Throws it down the first base line, a base hit. Fitzgerald comes around to score. Benellis comes around to score. Snyder slides in safely. A bases clearing double for Danny Oriente. He's now driven in 14 in his career in the postseason.
And that average keeps going up. That's one of those things, just like this inning, you just can't stop it when it comes to Jake Agnos. That ball's just down the line inside the first base bag. I thought it had triple written all over it, especially with only one out. You knew they were scoring all of them, so bases clearing double. Danny Oriente and the Louisville crowd is excited.
After the first 10 of the game were retired by Jake Agnos with 4 strikeouts.
But before that, got to get through this super regional round. First pitch swinging, high arcer, Trevor Boone going back. Boone is up, and it's left the yard. Josh Young responds with the solo shot. What a game, Keith.
He stays inside the ball so well. We talked about
down and away or up.
Hit in the air to right. This will score the run. Jeremy Idens toward the line, makes the catch. Akeo Thomas jogs home. Sack fly from Jordan Wogu. 3-0 Michigan. Terrific situational hitting by Jordan Wogu.
It's a great job by Wogu, but it's a bad pitch for me.
Took down Texas Tech in Lubbock. Driven, left center, deep, gone! 3-run shot, Kyle Gallagher. And that was blasted.
So interesting, Rich. The Duke kids clearly not interested in hearing about how good Vandy is. And Drake Fellows has struggled to command the baseball. And you're going to get a fastball elevated. Gallagher just stays hot.
On a
Lifted to left, coming in as Packard gets over, and it's off of his glove. And it will roll all the way down into the corner. Snyder comes around to score. Oriente comes around to score, and cruising into third, Drew Campbell with a 2-run triple. Louisville out in front.
Boy, Rich, I think the wind played a lot of play with that ball. Brian Packard looked like he was going to be right under it. Just kept slicing away from him. See, it's off the end of the bat, and once you get off the end of the bat, it's got that other spin, that side spin, and Packard kept going to it. And just couldn't quite get there, man. When it got past the bullpen mound, it was off to the races. Louisville guys scoring from first. Like you said, Campbell with a triple.
That's your game event.
your shortstop at the plate. Swinging on a 1-0. In the air to right. Catch is made. Howell tagging. He'll be there. On to third is Bliss. And Auburn gets an all-important insurance run here in the ninth.
anytime you can add on late in ball games. That was a good at-bat right there by Holland, able to get that ball lifted in the air.
Hit high, wind going out that way, back to the wall, Servideo watches it leave. Goodbye home run, a 3-run shot for Jack Kenley. And there's that offense we were talking about, his 13th home run of the year, and it's 4-1 home.
Will Ethers having to navigate through all these lefties in this Arkansas lineup, and they don't call it Bomb Stadium. For a reason they call it bomb stand. Look at that. I mean, that ball is way gone by Jack Kinley out of the 6-hole. And Arkansas with a...
This one's lifted to left, pushing Cabrera back. Looking to tag is Nelson. Catch made. Cabrera's throw comes down the line. Nelson, the catcher, beats the throw home. And Florida State has its first lead of the game.
That gets away. Here comes the runner. Seifert gets down. Oklahoma State walks it off. We will see you tomorrow here in Lubbock with Omaha on the line.
Third wild pitch of the inning, and it leads to a Cowboy victory.
Been two teams this year that have been in that discussion. That may get in. Long run. Robinson in center field. Can't scoop it up. Here comes the throw home. Not in time.
Come on now. Give them something to cheer about. The Bulldogs with their first really big hit of the ball game. A hanging slider. Dustin Skelton showing you a professional approach. A bullet in the right center field gap. The Bulldogs are off to the races. And this place is about to cave in right now, boys.
We talked about the veteran lineup second time through, making some adjustments. You're starting to see those adjustments from Mississippi State.
Runner at third, 2 outs, 1-2. Lined into right field. Vanderbilt has the run. Shrek into the corner. And Philip Clark delivers.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Philip Clark. Really, Jarvis executes his pitch. He's trying to go breaking ball away. Philip Clark all over that. Just a really talented left-handed hitter. Didn't it, Rich?
Kendall facing Walker Cleveland. Runner goes, line drive, right center field. Jesse Franklin dives, and it gets by him, backed up by Jordan Brewer. Around third, Jake Mulberg will try to score. Throw to the plate, not in time. UCLA takes the lead. Kevin Kendall delivers an RBI double. And it's 5-4 UCLA in the top of the 12th.
Well, this is great baseball on both sides. It's a slider. Kendall finds the gap. Franklin's going to leave his feet in center field. We've talked about Brewer, the player of the year in the Big Ten. Watch the backup. Watch his throw into Thomas. A perfect executed relay. Unfortunately for them, runner gets underneath the tag, but it's great baseball on both sides.
And the throw from Mikhail Thomas just a little offline, which allowed the go-ahead run, Jake Moberg, to come around from first base. And
Horn unloads the pitch, and it's lined into left center for a base hit. This will play to pair. Bush scores, Sabato behind him, and Ike Freeman continues to swing the bat at a torrid pace in the postseason.
As the case yesterday, North Carolina jumping up in their first at bat. A 1-2 count, a breaking ball that just stays up. Stays up. It was in, but up enough for Ike Freeman to put out there in the left center and score a couple.
North Carolina jumped off.
And the 1-0 to Keenan. Smoke to center. Going back, Fletcher. Looking up, watching it bang off the base of the wall. Servideo scores. Dillard scores. Kissinger scores. Bases clearing triple for Tyler Keenan. It's 7-2 Rebs.
I was trying to think through myself what I would sit on the first pitch. You've got a struggling pitcher out there, Cole Ramage. Usually that first pitch is some sort of off speed, and then he has to go the fastball because he misses. Right there, Tyler Keenan knew that Cole Ramage was in trouble. He jumps all over the first pitch, low, and just crushes it out to left field. Dominic Fletcher with no chance. Ball hits off the wall, 3-run score. And Ole Miss, early, up by 5.
Popped up. Trevor Boone back. It's more than a pop-up. It's a big fly. Tech takes the lead.
Letting the moment consume you.
At the corners, to the left, and deep, and gone. You could sense Chris Pollard knew something was wrong. Trying to get his bullpen ready here in the first before it.
The 2-2 to Mendoza.
Line drive, base hit, around third, Salvatore. The throw never gets there. Mike Martin's going back to Omaha. Another chance at the brass ring. Lifted high in the air. Is it deep enough? A bases clearing triple off the bat of Dustin Skelton. David Esker runs out of the Stanford dugout. He thinks there might have been some fan interference. And we'll take a look. Boy, a ball that was in the air forever. We got Wolf and Robinson both coming to the baseball at the same time. And I don't see any interference. That ball just hits right off the top of the wall. Neither player really went all out for it. I thought the fans did a good job of backing away. And as the ball lays on the turn. Kyle Moore, the pitch. And Thomas, the ground ball into center. And Michigan will take the lead on a 2-run single by Akeo Thomas.
We talked about Kyle Moore, not a hard thrower. He has been successful by locating his pitches. That ball is just an elevated fastball. And Thomas takes advantage of it, and one swing puts the Wolverines up. And now this is really, really danger for UCLA.
Into right field, hit deep. Roberts backing up. It's over his head. It is gone. First hit of the weekend for Judd Ward. It's a bomb.
When you continue to fall behind, that pitch right inside, right in the swing of Judd Ward. Ball gets out of here in a hurry, halfway up the net. out there over the right field fence. An 8 spot for the Auburn Tigers.
Hard hit down the line, that's fair. Kenley scores. Opitz is going to stop at third. RBI double for Jacob Nesbitt. And Arkansas is in front for the first time today.
Thomas Dillard had a tough time picking up that ball in left field. If Opitz would have been running around third, he would have scored. They held him up. And Arkansas, I tell you what, both offenses in this game are electric. Nesbitt gets that ball low and in. He bends his legs and goes down with it. That's something you can't teach. Catches the barrel, and then if you've ever heard that baseball is a game of inches.